Hello fans, welcome to Man Utd Transfer HQ. Stay updated with the latest transfer gossip and breaking news.
Our first news is Ruben Amorim says Man United flops are to blame for spate of Old Trafford redundancies. Manchester United's hierarchy continue to eye more ways to ease their financial situation as further job cuts are discussed, but Ruben Amorim believes the players are not helping the situation. Ruben Amorim says Manchester United's underperforming stars have contributed to the mass redundancies at the club. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is overseeing some major changes to the way the Premier League side operates, and streamlining the amount of staff is a big part of that. United have cut more than 200 jobs, and it's understood that the Ineos chief will preside over another round of redundancies. The co-owner is desperate to change the financial picture at Old Trafford as they look to find new revenue streams, but also consider cost-cutting measures. A number of staff have paid the price for the current situation on the red half of Manchester. Ratcliffe wants to create more money to aid the first team, who have struggled massively. This year Amorim's team look as if they'll miss out on European football, meaning more revenue will be missed, and the Portuguese manager admits they must shoulder some of the blame. He said, "Our team for a long period of time is not performing. We are buying players, spending money. And then we don't have that return. So, it's on us, these problems. People are losing their jobs, so we have to acknowledge that. The biggest problem is the football. We're not in the Champions League, so revenues aren't the same. Everybody here knows it's really hard on people who are losing jobs. The fans are always supporting us, they are amazing, and we're increasing ticket prices. We know that is our fault in the football department. We are responsible for that. It's really important to not ignore that. So the only way to help is to win games, to go to the Champions League. Then you don't fire a lot of people. So, we need to step up." Amorim came in to replace Erik ten Hag, who had presided over a poor start to the campaign, but the ex-Sporting Lisbon boss has been unable to improve the team's fortunes. He's already lost 8 times in 20 games, winning 9 of those, with the team still in the bottom half. United fans have still has to deal with mounting ticket prices, despite the team continuing to lose at Old Trafford. Since December they've lost 5 times, with the likes of Bournemouth, Newcastle and Crystal Palace have all won at the Red Devils. Among Ratcliffe's unpopular decisions was to rid of concession prices, whilst the staff who've been retained have seen some of their former benefits cut, with the hierarchy's focus clearly on raising money for a faltering first team. Stay tuned for more updates on Man Utd Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Man United transfer news. Our C-Count news is Lisandro Martinez issues statement on injury as Man United star undergoes surgery. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is out for the remainder of the season after undergoing successful surgery to repair the ACL injury he sustained earlier this month. Lisandro Martinez says he is on the road to recovery and vowed to throw himself into his rehab after undergoing surgery to repair a ruptured ACL. The Manchester United defender, 27, was carried from the pitch in tears after sustaining the serious injury against Crystal Palace earlier this month, and is not expected to return until the end of the year. The club later confirmed Martinez had ruptured his anterior cruciate ligament and would require surgery in a statement. And on the eve of United's big match against Tottenham this weekend, Martinez took to social media to share a positive update. He wrote, "Today, after going through several stormy days where I allowed myself to feel and accept my sadness, helplessness, insecurities, fears, and a deep emotional imbalance, I am reconnecting with my essence and my values, which help me see things from a kinder and more positive perspective. I feel immense gratitude for the incredible work and support of at Manchester United, at AFA selection, my family, friends, teammates, and everyone who took the time to send me a message of encouragement. The surgery went perfectly. Now it's time to give it my all, with heart and soul, in the rehabilitation process." United head coach Ruben Amorim is currently without a raft of other senior first-team players as well as Martinez, including Mason Mount, Kobbie Mainoo and Manuel Ugarte. Amad became the latest United player to be struck down by injury this weekend. He is expected to be absent for some time, and the Ivorian winger also took to social media to address his injury. Extremely disappointed to be writing this message in such a crucial time of the season, Amad said after sustaining an ankle ligament issue during training. Unfortunately, I will be out for some time with an injury. I will come back stronger than ever. Time to support the boys from the outside. Still loads to play for. Amorim has included 5 academy players in his squad for Sunday's match at Tottenham, with the likes of Seko Kone, Jack Morehouse, Chido Obi Martin, Harry Amas and Ellie Harrison all travelling south with United squad. Stay tuned for more updates on Man Utd Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Man United transfer news. Our third news is Antony's Man United recall option after Amad injury and ignored Ruben Amorim plea. Amad has been ruled out for some time after sustaining an ankle ligament injury, leaving Manchester United and Ruben Amorim with a lack of options in attack, at a time when unwanted Antony is thriving in Spain. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim was already short of attacking options, now Amad has added to his woe. The 21-year-old star may miss the rest of the season after suffering ankle ligament damage that is set to require surgery. It is a major blow with Amad having been arguably United's best player this season, having already racked up 9 goals and 6 assists. It leaves Amorim, who, despite wanting to, was unable to sign a forward before the transfer window closed, looking at making changes from a threadbare attack. Marcus Rashford's loan move to Aston Villa, having been made an outcast by the Portuguese at Old Trafford, didn't help matters. Nor does Antony's move to Real Betis. The Brazilian departed somewhat against Amorim's wishes. Prior to his exit, Amorim stated, "I want to keep my players. I'm focused on these players. I don't know what is going to happen. This window, we'll see," but he did a good job against Southampton. But the temporary transfer of the 24-year-old was confirmed on January 25, lasting until the end of the current season. Antony struggled with his form after arriving as one of Erik ten Hag's first recruits for a hefty £86.3 million transfer fee in 2022, managing to score just 12 goals in nearly 100 appearances and failing to live up to expectations. However, since his move to Spain, he has been a man reborn. Antony was named man of the match in his debut game, scored his first goal in a 3-2 defeat against Celta Vigo the following week, and then netted another superb curler in the Europa League against Gent on Thursday night. "When you are happy, everything comes naturally," the Brazilian star said after the match, as reported by El Desmarque. "My head, my heart, told me that I was going to be happy here." His agent, Junior Pedroso, echoed these sentiments, saying, "This, early success, is possible because Antony is so happy. He's really happy and you can feel it on and off the pitch. He's been able to adapt very quickly and that's absolutely crucial. That means we've been able to pick the best option possible." However, with United backed into a corner, could he return to Old Trafford? In theory, yes. There is no clause for Antony to make a permanent move to the La Liga club at the end of his loan spell. Hence, he will definitely return, unless negotiations in the coming months lead to a deal. The question is whether a recall option has been agreed between the two clubs. If United and Betis have such an agreement, Premier League rules state that loan players can be recalled anytime, but not less than the minimum days required for a short-term loan. Don't forget to subscribe. Our last news is Tottenham Hotspur vs Man United prediction, odds, and betting offer. Tottenham will be looking to transform their form in the Premier League ASAP when they welcome Man United to North London. Spurs are hoping to bounce back after a challenging spell that saw them exit both domestic cup competitions. While some might view these eliminations as a setback, others suggest it could allow them to focus on improving their league performance. Under the stewardship of Ange Postecoglou, Spurs have been struggling, managing just 1 victory in their last 8 league games. This poor run has seen them slip to 14th in the table as they enter the crucial final third of the season. Their home record is particularly worrying, with no wins in their last 7 Premier League fixtures at home, even against teams lower down the table. On the other hand, Manchester United aren't faring much better this season. They sit just above Spurs in 13th place, with a mere 2-point lead. Since Ruben Amorim replaced Erik ten Hag in November, United have been slow to rediscover their form, securing only 2 wins from their last 8 league matches. Despite these struggles, there's been a glimmer of hope for United recently. They've managed to win 4 out of their last 5 games across all competitions, which might give them a confidence boost as they head into this match. However, history suggests they face a tough challenge against Spurs. Tottenham have been a persistent obstacle for United in recent years. They're unbeaten in their last 5 encounters with the Red Devils and have already bested them twice this season, scoring 7 goals in those victories. This track record could provide Spurs with the psychological edge they need in this high-stakes match. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Man United Transfer HQ, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors. One more thing, what are your thoughts on these updates? Comment below.